Okay, so I've been creating content for about a year now from just vlogging and also traveling to a couple places as well. And I've accumulated a couple things in this bag. I'm going to be showing you all the things that I have accumulated, and also I'm going to be going over some things that if I did have a lot of money, or just the things that I would want in the near future as I still continue to create content. So let's go over all the things I've accumulated. Let's get it started. And also for vlogging, I've noticed that I've had to keep my camera setup very minimal just so it's easy access to be able to take it anywhere I need to go, especially for vlogging. You're always on the go, or you're always doing something, so you need something that's quick, minimal, and easy. So this is what my bag looks like and what I've accumulated over the year from all of the things that make the vlogging and the process a lot easier and to have it flow better. Okay, so let's go over the first one. The first one is my Sony ZV-E10 with a 11 to 20 millimeter Tamron lens. It's a f2.8 aperture. I do have a Rode mic on it as well with a small rig cage on it. It does give a more of a better grip on the cage as well. It's easier to hold it, especially. And then I do have a K&F and variable ND filter, also a CPL, which is a colorized as well filter. They're both in one. That also helps me to basically, it puts sunglasses on my lens, especially when I'm outside or vlogging. It stops the bright sun from hitting my lens pretty much, and it can colorize my skin tone or just the colors, and it just helps. Now, the next thing that I recently did pick up to help with my content is a Sony 50 millimeter lens. This is an f.1.8. I did go ahead and pick this up because more for B-roll type A lens, since my first one is 11 to 20. I can only do so much, and plus it's more of a wide angle lens for vlogging. So I wanted something that gives more of a tighter close-up shot and also does a very good of blurring the background out, especially when you want to get into the details of this lens. So I did go ahead and pick this up recently. I just picked this up probably, I want to say within this week or last week. So this good investment, and I've already used it a couple times, but I have not used it outside yet. So we are going to be doing that very soon. I want to see how this does perform, and especially this is a 1.8, so it is a lower light lens than my Tamron one, which is a 2.8. So we're going to see how this performs. Moving on to the next thing is my wireless mics. These are the DJI Mic 2. Did go ahead and recently pick these up. Not recently, but I did pick these up. These I take with me everywhere, especially if I want to be able to shoot far and still be able to get the camera and audio to pick me up, or to pick up what I'm saying. I use these. These go about 250 meters, I believe, so it does the job, and they work very well. They have a whole bunch of features, which is great, and I do like the design. As you can see basically inside of the mic, which to me, I'm more of like that's kind of like a little tech nerdy coming out pretty much, but to me it's just aesthetic looking. You can see it looks cool to me, so I figured I'd get it. And also the case, I bring the case with me because as long as the case is charged, it will charge everything in here. So as you can see right there, so as long as this case is charged, I could run it forever. Now, starting on the next item, I would say I take this small rig RGB video light. This has a lot of features as well. You could do multiple features. The light on this works very good, especially if dark area or it's nighttime and you're in the car or you're anywhere. This will light up. It light up pretty much the whole scene. I take this with me, but I do need to charge this. So we're going to charge this. And also you can screw this into anywhere you need to. This is good. Now also moving on to the next thing is wireless headphones. Now I do take these not necessarily in my bag, but sometimes around the strap or anything, just because if I am out, I can edit as well, which will be the next item that I will be saying. But I use these so then I can listen to what I need to listen to and be able to edit and block out the noise. I wouldn't say that these are the best at noise cancellation, but they do the job for now. These headphones are the Audio Technica ATH M20X. So these can be wired or they can be wireless. So these are very good, but I do want something that's more of comfortability, number one, and two, noise cancellation. But I'll tell you guys on which ones I do want to get closer to the end of the video. So let's keep going on what I've accumulated. Now the next thing that pairs up with them headphones would be my MacBook. This is my MacBook Pro M3 Pro. I do take this with me as well, just because I can edit on the go anywhere I go, especially if I'm going traveling. I can edit on the go as well with the headphones paired up with it. So that does help, that I can still get work done and anywhere I do need to go and still do everything. So next thing is my planner that I've just recently started actually using. I did get one for this year for 2026. So I am planning out and trying to pick up a routine of creating content for short form and long form and writing it down of what my goals are, and especially manifesting as well, and throughout the days of how many shorts or how many stuff is going to be edited or recorded, and when I'm going to be dropping those shorts or those long forms on what day. So I feel like it's going to keep me more of consistent. I think I was just all over the place and not really writing things down, or forgetting about this or this piece of content that this needs to get out, or that I've even recorded this, so, or what ideas. This will all be in this, planning it out and to-do list and all. So I feel like I've already started, and I feel like it's starting to come alive within a planner and writing things down and planning things out. So we're gonna see how it goes. It's always good to try something new. We'll see. But moving on to the next thing, more camera batteries, especially for Sony's EVE-10. This is the Mark 1. These batteries do not last long. They go very quickly. So I have 4. I have one battery that came with the camera, and then I bought 3 basically more batteries, and I think these are a little bigger. These are 1500, if you could see it. So 1500, and I'm not gonna say they last long, but they last a little bit longer than the battery that came with the camera. So these are a necessity thing. I take these with me, all 3 of them, just because, like I said, they go quick, so you need them. Now the next item that I did accumulate is this big brick. This big brick right here can charge my phone like probably 6 times fully charged. This thing is heavy, and it does look like a damn brick, to be honest. You got these three plugins you can do, Type-C and Android type of plug, and older iPhone generation. But this is a 50,800 battery capacity. See if it'll focus. There you go. 50,000. So that tells you right there that this does the job. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you always keep a power bank with you at all times. You never know. You might need it, you might not, but just have one. You got it. I think this is 93%. So we still good. And that probably charged my whole phone. Maybe charged my phone in a half. Now, moving on to the next thing. And these are not in order, just to let you know either. So just so you know. Next thing is another filter. There's another variable ND filter. This one is not a CPO or colorize. Same thing. This one is just a ND filter, which you can see if lighten and darkens. Now completely black. You can't see anything. Now you can start seeing my face to being clear. So this also is good for when you're outside as well. But I've upgraded to the K&F one. As you guys do know, that one is the CPO and this together. So I got 2 in 1. Let me show you, because it is on my camera now. So if I go to like this, you can see as it gets darker and darker, boom. And now back to basically how it was. So I've upgraded to this one. There is sometimes where I might just use that one. Nah, probably not. I might just keep that one on. But I'm thinking about taking the filter off when I am indoors, but I do like how it makes the color look. I don't know. I just like it. So I'm probably just going to keep it on at all times, just so then I don't forget as well to even put it on. So might as well just keep it on. Next thing, to clean all of my screen, like my MacBook screen or my phone screen or anything. I don't use this on my camera, but I do use it on my phone. And my MacBook screen is the Whoosh, and this is a screen shine. I do bring this in my bag as well, because you know MacBook screens be getting dirty somehow. I don't know. It'd be closed and it'd just be filthy. It'd just be dust. It'd be, I don't know how it gets there, but it just does. And you guys know your phone, everyday use, is getting dirty. So you want to make it shiny, clean it. And that's what I do. The next big thing that I did accumulate is, which a brand has sent me this. So shout out to them, which is Tellison, but they did send me out their iPhone 17 Pro Master Grip. It's like a creator combo, so I can put my phone into here, and it's like a camera. I can hold it like a camera. It comes with a whole grip, comes with the buttons, functional, everything. This also charges my phone as well, as you guys can see. It charges, comes with a case. This comes with a UV also filter, so that does help. Snaps on, magnetic. And it also came with this light, right? So you can see it is bright. You can lower it, changes to a bluish type of color. Also a warm color, and then back to white. It also comes with a mirror. So this mirror is for basically, and this moves 360 degrees. So let's say I'm holding it like this, right? Phone's inside, and I'm recording with the rear camera on my iPhone 17, which I've done multiple times. But now that I have this, it's basically like my Sony ZV-10 setup, my actual camera setup. So now I can see exactly what my rear camera on my iPhone 17 is recording, because I can see myself. It's like a flip out screen, like how a lot of the actual cameras have. This has a flip out screen, which I'm looking at right now. I can see myself the way it looks. Well, now I can see myself pretty much on what the camera sees. So that helps, and plus the light shines on even when you're in the dark. Now you got light. It does everything for you. This thing helps a lot. You guys want to see a whole video with just my iPhone 17 Pro and this, and just using this only, let me know in the comments below, and comment iPhone vlog, and we're gonna go ahead and do that and get it done for y'all. So that's one thing that I did accumulate. Also, the next big thing that none of this would be possible to even record or post, or to even store any of this footage, is my hard drive. This is a 2 terabyte, which I am getting a bigger storage than 2 terabytes, because I think this one's almost out. I do have another one, 2 terabytes. So, but this is by Seagate, and I want to get something that's a little bit more of faster reading, pretty much. And I also need to get faster reading SD card as well. But this does the job for now. But we do plan on getting something better. So that is another thing. So I do take at least both of my hard drives, which I gotta find the other one. I don't even know where it's at. It might be in my bag, but we got one right here. This one stays mostly on my desk until I am ready to go somewhere. Then I do take it and pack it, but mostly everything stays out pretty much, just so then I have it. Now I do have a USB hub. The USB hub is plugged into my Mac Mini right now to be able to run my other monitor, and so then I can have my hard drive into it as well. So, and now the other biggest thing that I take with me, regardless of whatever I do every day, content, no content, is my iPhone 17 Pro. This is the best iPhone they have released ever. If you don't think so, you let me know in the comments below. But I think so. This has been the best iPhone they have released. All 3 cameras are 48 megapixels. This has a lot of features. It has the center stage, a whole bunch of things, which I will be dropping more into depth with this phone and the features a little bit on my Instagram. So make sure you guys do go ahead and follow my Instagram right about here or somewhere on the screen. But make sure you guys do go ahead and go follow that. And you guys will see more in the depth of with the iPhone 17 Pro. But I got the orange colorway, as you guys can see. I did pair it up with this green case. I don't know, it gives a cool type of color coordination. I don't know. I did get this case sent to me by Crave, so make sure you guys go ahead and go shop with them. These cases are phenomenal. The feel of it is amazing, and it protects your phone very, very good. So go ahead and get one. They got a whole bunch of other colors. I got a black one, I believe, too. But this iPhone 17 Pro, I use a lot. Before I bought this lens, the 50mm, I used my 17 Pro a lot of the times for the B-roll, and it worked phenomenal. So I didn't really need to upgrade, or not even upgrade. I didn't even need to get a 50mm, but I did like how when you use an actual lens, it blurs out the background pretty good. This you would have to use in cinematic mode, which still does good as well, but I don't feel like it's the same. I don't know. To me, it doesn't, but whatever the case is. So that is all the stuff, which still, gotta show you this, is my tripod that I do use. And this does flip out. As you guys can see, this comes in. But I did go ahead and get this, and I take this one with me everywhere. This is this is hand to hand with my camera at all times, is this tripod, basically. I do plan on getting another tripod that I could do a lot more things with it and have more, basically, access or accessibility, I would say, with the tripod. And then that's the USB hub I was talking about. But anyways, this, phenomenal. It works. So back in, it just snaps right in, and it just works perfectly fine. So that is pretty much everything I have accumulated over the year of making content with all of the gear that I have gotten. I do still plan on getting more gear. Like, I plan on getting way better things and definitely way more. Now, the things that I do wish that I could have or get, I definitely want to upgrade to a Sony ZV-E1, which is a full frame camera. The full frame camera does allow more light into the camera as well. It has more colors, basically. It can shoot in 10-bit, which this one only does 8-bit, so it does have a lot more features. And I heard the Sony ZV-E1 is great in autofocus. It's just an all-around good camera for vlogging as well. So I do want to go ahead and get that. And then probably the lens, I'd probably go with the Lawana one, which is a 10mm. I've heard that lens is really good. But I do want one that has like a zoom type of thing. So maybe the 16x35 G Master. Just thinking about that lens with the Sony ZV-E1. But this is the stuff I wish I had, or I would get if I had the type of money to do it. And still might be some stuff that I still might invest into anyways. I do want this Sony, I think it's the XM600s. I think that's what they're called. I'm going to put a picture up right here. So those I do want. I've tried those on, and I've seen them in person. Those the noise cancellation on those, perfect. So those, I really want those just for all around at home, or even on the go, or in my bag, just to have them. Like, I feel like those, it's comfortable, everything all around. Those are, I think, probably one of the best headphones that you can get for just content creation or to be in your camera bag. Next thing is just more lens options, just so that I can be more versatile with things. I do want to get an OLED screen monitor, like a monitor screen, just because I want to have I want to see the actual colors. And what I mean by is, when I'm recording the actual colors, if I had the Sony ZV-1 or anything, the colors that show on the camera, I want to be able to see exactly the same on a monitor. So then I know exactly what's being uploaded and what the colors look like. So if I am color grading or using my LUT that I do use, which is called the Lux Motion LUT, if you guys do want to go ahead and get that, it'll be in the description below. But that is a LUT that I do use. But I want to be able to see the actual colors of it. I do plan on maybe if they come out with like an M5 Pro or M5 Max type of MacBook, I would want to get one of those just to be more speed, more performance, better performance, quicker I can get content out. So, and then a couple other things. Maybe I don't really need mics. I have the wireless mics. Just more of storage options like SD cards being faster, like I said, and hard drives as well. So I've also wanted to upgrade the mic that's on my camera, which is the Sony, I think it's the ECM1. I'll put a picture up right here. I do plan on getting that mic pretty soon. Just because if you guys do know, the Rode mic, you have to turn on every time. So when I turn on my camera, I got to turn on that mic as well. And I feel like that just slows me down to be quicker at, like, if I wanted to catch something really quick, it's just, I got to turn on two different things. And I think if I had that mic, especially if something does happen within me recording, or if I'm not recording, I wanted to just turn it on really quick. As soon as I turn on my camera, that mic is already on and it's working. So it doesn't have to be 2 steps. It could just be 1 step. So I want to try and make it more efficient instead of having to go through different steps just to make it where I can record. So I think that is definitely number 1 goal, is definitely to upgrade to that mic. Now, everything else can be within the meantime. I can upgrade little by little. So I'm not really that focused on it as much. This camera setup is working for me very good. And of course in the future, maybe in the near future, I do plan on upgrading. I might even sell this whole setup, to be honest, and go towards the camera that I actually want. But we'll see how things go. Other than that, the only thing I do plan on getting is, I think it's a KNF tripod, which that is probably the next thing I order within like a week or two, to be honest. Might even order in the next couple days. But that I do want to get. I do feel like that tripod will upgrade my content as well, just by the way that I'm able to record within that tripod. So we will probably be getting that very soon. But that's pretty much everything that I've accumulated in the stuff that I would want to get if I had the money and everything like that. But if you guys did like this video and you guys do want to see more of tech type of videos, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you guys would like to see more of tech but lifestyle type of vlog videos that when I'm out and about as well, and also still in my studio room, then put in the comments below. Put LLT in the comments below if you guys want more lifestyle tech. If you guys just want tech, put comments in it below T, and that's what we'll go with. And then I will know on what you guys would like more and appreciate more of me creating for you guys, of course. So make sure you guys do go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 2K subs. We are literally 95 subs away from 2,000. The goal is 10,000 subs at least this year. By the end of this year, at least 10K subs. So let's go ahead and smash that goal. That is the goal. So that's the minimum I want to go with. But that's the goal that I have for at least this year, is hit 10K subs. So let's go ahead, hit that subscribe button right now. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Lifewitreek is out. I don't know why I just put 3 fingers. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe. Lifewitreek is out. I'm going to catch y'all